Speaking with Dr. Dave Bennett, who's working here as one of the Fila technicians on the mat sides. Tell me, what exactly is your role? I've seen you're pretty busy the whole dang day.
Well, basically, everybody's assigned each mat in case there's a video review or protest to make sure that the referees are able to view the video and see the protest to make a decision and to archive the event. The important thing for me and for the USA, I think, is by my being able to do what I'm doing, I'm able to go home with the footage from all the matches, and I think this helps us a great deal from the standpoint of learning technique, studying their technique, scouting, preparing for the future. I think having the footage is essential to improve it.
Now let's look at this equipment. Now what do you work with here? This is a computer. You got two computers?
I'm working with two computers because I'm copying all the other cameras to my computer so I can take it home. And then we're using this particular computer with Dartfish to record all the thing. It comes through the camera to the computer where it's captured, and we use a shuttle control to do the replay utilizing Dartfish. It's a new system because it puts the time, the bout number, and everything up on the scoreboard with it, so they're able to actually see the clock. It's an alpha software, meaning it's brand new. It has some glitches, had some bugs, but each day they've been fixing the bugs, and it's getting better as we go.
Now, do you actually also work the camera, or are you taking the video, making sure that you capture it?
I'm working the camera and computer at the same time, so it keeps you pretty busy.
So were there any real crazy matches that you had to deal with as far as some of the replays and everything?
Everything on this match really gone pretty good. We had a couple glitches with the software, but there's a workaround, so we were able to view the video, and overall it's gone pretty good.
How often do you get the protest? Sometimes it seems like there's almost one a match.
Yeah, you know, if you average it out, it hasn't really been that many. I think yesterday on this mat we had a total of 5.
Only 5 protests for the whole day?
Yesterday for the whole day. The day before we had about 8, and that's been about the average per day.
So are there any matches on your mat that you remember being really good?
Well, yeah, I think so. I think the Tagayev from Kazakhstan, all of his bouts were extremely exciting, especially with the Turk. I mean,
oh yeah, he got really upset in that one.
It got really wild. He was complaining about the Turk being oiled, and you know, in Turkey, you know, it's their tradition, right? But but it's no, it was. There've been some great matches. All of Cale's matches, except for the last couple, were on my mat, so that was kind of good. I got to be able to watch those go on.
Now, you're working with Dr. Tuneman, as he's the Fila video man?
Yeah, Tuneman's in charge of all of this, and I've worked with him off and on for many, many years, and it's kind of a different role from my normal role of coaching, but it's good I think for us to have somebody here that we can keep an eye on this stuff and get it.
Well, as a coach and as a wrestler, does that help you do a better job in making sure you capture what they need?
I think it's almost impossible if you don't have a wrestling background, because you have to anticipate which direction they're going to move and where they're going to go in order to stay with them on the camera and stay in fairly tight. They don't like to have a wide open lens with the whole mat. They want you in on the athletes. And so you have to be able to kind of anticipate what direction you're going to move and where they're going with it. So I think the wrestling background makes a huge difference.
Has it been good and easy to work with the Turkish hosts here? They've treated you well?
Yeah, they've done real well. The food's been good, the accommodations have been good, and they've done a great job of getting us to and from and taking care of us.
You find yourself doing a little rooting when you got an American on your mat?
Well, you have to kind of be a little bit quiet, but you know, I've had Tucci on my table over here as the juries. The two of us have kind of had to be a little quiet and whatnot, but yeah, you find yourself mentally at least rooting, that's for sure.
Fantastic. Well, Dave, day 7, one more day of excitement, huh?
Yes, ready to go home.
Take care.